Hello, everybody. My name is Dave, aka Legendary Phoenix, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let the sun shine in. I hope everybody's going well out there. I just want to make a quick message before we're going further in our here and now moment in the tarot reading. If you're watching this video on the different date, like the January 21, 2023, on nearby, I just want you to give you an information and advice. If you're feeling a lot of anxiety, especially in the morning or in the evening, if you are experiencing some ache, like headache, spine ache, if you see a lot of change in your alimentation, the way you're feeding yourself, everything, it's normal. There's a big shift, a big energy shift on the planet right now. So it's the gamma ray from the sun that's hitting us and the earth, and that provokes some change in inside of us, inside of our body, of our mind. And this is normal, okay? We call it ascension symptom. If you're watching the video later, like even in a year, like in a year from here, you are in the last wave of shifting. So maybe you're experiencing this symptom, and it's totally normal, okay? So just take care of yourself, take a lot of rest, eat well, try to do everything it's in your power to keep a high vibration frequencies. I got some videos on this channel, it's just keep it up. I know it's not easy sometimes, especially with anxiety, but keep that in mind. Everything is for a better world. So keep smiling, keep moving, keep pushing the needle forward. That was my little messages before we're speaking about tarot. So this is a general reading. Maybe a part of the reading or even all the reading may not apply to you. If the reading is not resonating with you, please just click off the video. Today we're gonna do a timeline reading. So I'm gonna show you two options. So it depends where you are right now in your life, but it's two timelines. So we're gonna do that together. My reading are timeless. What I mean by that, it's the you can watch my reading like in a year from here, and they will be still accurate for your here and now moment. All my reading are divinely guided, and I'm not reading with controversial, and it's perfect like this. For me, tarot is a way to show you a path, timeline, option, solution. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're living in a free choice planet, in a free living world, and you're making your own action, and you receive the consequences of your own action. So I'm not responsible of anything, my friend. The other thing, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It will help the algorithm for my channel, and it will help other people to find my messages. After that, if you're watching my video, my channel, you're on a strong fourth dimension, or even better, you're already in the fifth dimension. After that, for donation, please, thank you very much. And please just paypal.me/DaveBele. You can send me that at paypal.me/DaveBele. And if you want an appointment for personal reading, just send me an email at legendaryphoenix41@gmail.com. And both of those information are in the description box below. All that thing said, let's tarot. So I've already shook the deck before I start the video, and to be honest, I've just shuffled the first deck, and I've got an obligation to stop the video, and I asked if I should start another reading or keep the one that I've just started, and they told me to keep the reading. So It's a timeline reading. We got two option of timeline. The first one, it's source, and the second one, it's secrets. Okay, so for source, the timeline with source. The timeline with source, it's a divine timeline. It's divine timing, divine option, divine solution. It's for the happy ever after. It's for the best timeline, the best stories you can live, you can experience in your here and now moment. Okay? But this timeline asks for understanding, comprehension, compassion, and patience. But I will tell you something. We're living in a free living world. Our free choice option, it's our joker in this life. And remember that spirit doesn't understand the time like us. So divine timing, yes, divine stories, yes, but sometimes in life, when you're ready to move on and nothing's moved, maybe it's divinely guided, but you have the right to stop waiting and just go forward. But understand that source is the best timeline that I will show you today. The other one, secrets. The timeline of secret is harder. It's a harder path. It's a longer path. It's the path of kind of misery, of to be stuck with unknown information, like you don't have all the piece of the puzzle, but you try to solve the puzzle, and that will bring you in a darker road. But at the same time, it's a road full of surprise, full of momentum, full of adventures. And along that path, the secrets will unfold. But what I feel, it's you're at this crossroad. But let me tell you something. The end is probably the same. It's just how you feel. And timeline is for those who's asking. So just before going further, this is the first timeline, second timeline, okay? For those who's asking how you choose to be on a timeline, like I gave you option, so you will say, hey, legendary, how I can choose the path, the one path or another. The timeline is working with our action in the physical world. Our action in the matter in the physical world will have an influence on the spiritual, untangible world. Because spirit comes at play when they see what you're doing, and after that, they can help you to go on the path or on the other one. But if you're not making actions, you're on a stagnation. And sometimes when you're on the source path, you can feel like stagnation. And that's why you maybe want to go on the secret road. And if you have watching my first video before I was doing only reading, I am the sun, okay? I'm not shy about that. It's always a pleasure to speak about that. I am the sun. I am the incarnation of the sun. I'm not a sun divinity. I am the sun. So I am the primordial God for this realm. And even if I understand the timeline of Source, sometimes I just want to go on the other one. Because and I'm just trying to spoke with you about that to help you to understand that it doesn't matter which one you take. Because you have the right to make your choice. It can be the best life possible. But when you have made, when you've go all around property, and you say, okay, I've done with that, and nothing's going further, nothing's pushing you further on this path, maybe it's time to move on. And at the end of the day, I tell you, things will be probably the same. It's just the way you're learning. Learning without suffering. Learning by suffering. It's not only learning by suffering. You will have some suffering here too. It's just that this path is harder and this path is easier. But you have to wait longer for everything on this path. And this one can bring you secret and surprise. It's up to you. It's very interesting. I love those timelines. Okay, so I will use the Oswald Wolf deck to go a little bit further for each timeline. Okay, so I will ask Spirit 3 card for the source timeline, and I will ask 3 card for the secrets timeline. To have more information, I will just cut the deck. Here we go, like this. So, please, Spirit, can you give me 3 cards for the source timeline? Another one, please, Spirit. Just another card, please, Spirit, for this timeline, or maybe it's enough with 2. Okay, it's enough with 2. So we got the 5 of Cup as first card on the source timeline, and we got the Knight of Pentacle. The Knight of Pentacle. And for the second timeline, please, Spirit, the secret timeline. Okay, already. No, it's too much, Spirit. It's gonna be 2 card 2 here, please, Spirit. Only 2 card for the secret timeline. Okay, we got 3 cards. It's okay. When I'm doing timeline reading, I can ask for things, but at the end of the day. So, we got the Knight of Swords as first card on the secret timeline. After that, we got the 4 of of Cup. And after that, we get the Ace of Pentacle. So let's start with the Five of Cup. So first of all, we got a lot of green, which means the natural flux of life. And we got these reddish drink in the cup, which means energy, creativity, and passion. Okay, we got a lot of blue, not a lot, but a little bit of blue, which is ideal and thinking. And we got a little bit of, I will say it's gold and yellow, just a little bit. Yellow, it's matter, corp, and gold, it's the irrefutable truth. So, and the five means it's the accept and advice, and put your proud aside. Be proud, not be proudly. And in the cup, it means tradition and a loving kid. Okay, tradition and loving kids. And after that, we get the Knight of Pentacle. And the Knight of Pentacle, a knight is here to defend it what we believe. And the Knight of Pentacle, it's a high standard manager, and trust in our own abilities. And what we got here, what is very important, it's the horse. The horse is brown, and it's tradition and isolation. And you got a lot of red and gold, even pink and blue. So the fact that the knight is in pink and blue mean your ideal and your thinking is more aligned with humanity and community. And when we mix those two cards together, it's like it's the path of the divine child. You're alone on your path. You got a nice ideal, and you're fighting for what is good. And it's the five. It's truly mean what I said about source. It's like trust. Leave your ego. Leave your ego and just ride the ride, man. Just ride the ride, and everything will be all right. But it's a free living world. So this is the how I can say it, just to confirm the path of source, the timeline of source. Okay. After that, if we're going in secrets, we got the Knight of Sword. And Knight, again, it's a defense on what we believe. And the Knight of Sword is a total defense of tradition. And it's made in purity because the horse is white. And there's a lot of gold and green, which means natural flux of life, and irrefutable truth. So you are this knight when you're choosing the secret the secret timeline. After that, you get the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is, it's the necessity to control everything. And we're spoke with the Four of Cups, it's love who are afraid of change, party. And after that, you get the Ace of Pentacle. And the Ace of Pentacle, the Ace is new, who gave the impulsion of self-realization. And the Ace of Pentacle is gain. So what I feel about this timeline, it's again, it's you need to control what happened in your life. And that means but you're doing it for the right thing. You are doing it with a true purity of soul. And of course it's something that can be afraid sometimes, but you know, what I tell you, even if you're taking the secrets, even if you're taking the harder path, you got the Ace of Pentacle, it's gain, it's assets. But I truly feel, and the thing is, look at the Cavalier. On the source timeline, the Cavalier is going on the good direction, but the on the white one is looking straight to the card like this. Okay, so it's like, I want to know the truth and I am ready for. And life keep their secret. You know what I mean? And there, it's like this. So the knight go straight, he never looking back. So it can help you to understand that maybe the second timeline will bring you a little bit backward. It was very hard to say, a little bit backward. Okay, I can say it, it's perfect. So okay, so we got the foundation of the two timelines. Now we'll use the Division Quest Tarot. It's more like a Native American tarot deck. And now, Spirit, I will ask you, what's for the first timeline, what is the first outcome that the viewers should expect from this timeline? I will cut the deck. Okay. For the first timeline, what's the outcome of this timeline? 3 to 5. Spirit, it's okay. We got already 2 cards. We got the third one. We got a 4-1. Is there anything else? Perfect. Thank you. So, we got the 8 of water, stagnation. Did I spoke about that? But after that, what we got? We got interference. After that, we got Ace of Water, Fecundity. And after that, I will put it here, we got Oppression. And for the second timeline, please, what we got there, Spirit? What we got? We got the Son of Fire. We got the Universal Father. What we got? Maybe two other cards, please, Spirit. Thank you very much. Okay, after that we got Four of Water, Abundance. We got the Son of Hurt, Confidence. And we got the Son of Air, Rebellion. Okay. So, on the first timeline, on the source timeline, what I feel it's those three cards is the why maybe the thing doesn't go the way you want. So we got stagnation here. And how to understand the stagnation? It's interference and oppression. You know, when you're playing with the game of life, you need to understand there's a lot of things that are not under your control. You putting intention that things happen this way for those reasons, so those action bring those consequences. Okay, action and consequences. But when you're living in the when you leave that in the to spirit and to the life, to source, sometimes if there's other people was linked to your stories, sometimes that's why oppression and interference will bring stagnation. But nothing happened for nothing. Okay, there's always a good reason, and once those three dark cards will be passed out, you will be, it's the Ace of Fecundity, and it's like the Ace of Cup. So everything will flow naturally in a big flow of abundance, of love, of self-realization, of opportunities. Okay? And you know, and you get 2-8. You get 2-8. And I feel like it's almost like the last time you will feel so much stagnation and interference, because the 2-8 become 10 and 1 again, because it's 1-0-1. You understand? So for me, it's definitely and a last I feel like it's like everything that is negative is put in this here and now moment, and after that you will be free for a while. Because this ace comes so strong at the end of the first three. You really need to flow like the water. you really need to just let go with the flow. Okay? After that, on the secret timeline, something very cool happened. Never see that before. Okay? You get three out of 4 sun. And I will show it to you in the way that they appear. First of all, we got the Son of Fire, which means courage. And for me, it's to choosing the path of the secret. It needs courage, because and as you see, there's some depiction of hunting. He got his bow and arrow, so it will not be a part. It's not gonna be like a walk in the park, but you have the courage to do it. And when you have courage to do something, first of all, you will be not alone in this journey. Father Universal will be with you. So not only the Son, but the Infinite Creator will be with you. And for me, it's a way to discover. It's a way to discover the universe with Spirit, with Infinite Creator, which is a great opportunity. After that, we get the 4 of water, which means abundance. And as we got the sun here, we got the moon on the other one. So for me, it's like, even if you're going out in adventure, you will be in abundance. And of course, the flow is not strong as the Ace of Water, but you got 2 streams of water and you got 4 jars, always full. So that means that you will never be missing something or stuff like that in this path. After that, we got the Son of Earth, which is trust. And if you're taking this path, you will need to trust the Earth, the universe, the Universal Father. You want courage, because it can be hard. It will be hard. Even if you will find abundance, there will be some part there will be harder, and you will need trust. Trust in yourself, trust in life, trust in your choices. And look, he got the hand full of food, so there's, even if you need trust, food and water will be always provided. So you know what I mean by that. I mean that you will never be in deep shit. Okay, you will always be able to have your wealth. Okay. The last one is the Son of Air and its rebellion. And definitely going against the source timeline makes you the perfect rebel. But when I look at the rebel, what I saw is, doing his way, be a forerunner, a system buster. Sometimes it's like this, renegade, and it's a choice. And once again, he is looking in the same direction than this one. So when I got it on my table, he's looking for the secrets. It's like he's hunting the secrets. I love that. He preferred to hunt the secret than let it unfold. Wow. I will pick a last card on the Oswald Worth Tarot deck for each timeline. And a last card of the Tarot Quest. So for the first timeline, no, I just don't have the question. So please, dear spirit, can you give me one card to like the conclusion of this timeline, of the first timeline, the conclusion of the first timeline, please, spirit. And you got the King of Wands. We will look at the meaning. And for the secrets timeline, please, spirit, one card who's the show us the final outcome. One card, please, spirit. Only one card. I said only one card, please, spirit. Only one card. Only one. Oh, we'll cut the deck, spirit. Okay, we got it. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So first of all, the King of Wands. So remember, a king is there to govern and keep his wealth on the long term, and it's somebody with a strong and positive character. This is the final outcome of the source timeline. Okay, it's to be the King of Wands. Okay, so a strong person with a strong character and positivity. And you see there's a lot of he's sitting on the brown, and like brownish maroon, it's tradition and it's isolation, because the king is always alone on his mountain. Okay, and after that there's a lot of pink and blue, not pink but red and blue, which means ideal thinking and energy, creativity and passion. And in his hand and on his head and on the ground there's a lot of green, which means the natural flux of life. And you see there, this is the Temperance on his chest. So truly it's a sign of mastery here. It's truly a sign of mastery. If you choose the source timeline by keeping faith, weight, and trust in life, this is the final outcome. And on the other timeline, on the secrets timeline, it's the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven is it's make an effort to satisfy our own ambition and progress in every domain. And with Pentacle, it's economic fortune and promotion. And it will be done in purity because it's white. You get some white flowers here. And there's a lot of green too, which means it's interrelated with the natural flux of life. But to be honest, at the end of the day, what do you want? To be the king, or to look like the king? What do you want? It's quite simple. You have to you need to choose. Or you will be patient, or you will be in action. If you're patient, you're on the source timeline. If you're in action, you're in secrets timeline. But remember, both of those timeline are perfect for you, and they will make you grow. So I hope that help you. Love and like. Take care. Namaste.